Seattle will find a way to pull it out.
I'm picking Dallas. Oh, so let me get this straight. You're going to gloat just because you're upset that you lost the Facebook face-off on Friday?
Because
after I had lost 18 in a row?
Actually, I was upset because you interrupted me, knowing that when I'm on the road, it's hard to hear you. So that annoyed me. So I got you back for that. But more importantly than that, let's get serious for a second here. These Dallas Cowboys are exactly what I told you they'd be. They're a model of inconsistency. They got their heart snatched from them on this particular Sunday afternoon. Is it going to have a residual effect throughout the season? That remains to be seen.
No, you should say it will.
No, I have been on the record saying that I think that the Dallas Cowboys will miss the playoffs.
Well, don't be wishy-washy today. This is your day.
Did I not tell you not to interrupt?
Okay, go. So I want to hear.
What I'm saying to you is this. They got punched in the mouth. Sean Lee, that hit that Golden Tate put on them, I mean, my goodness. I didn't like him getting on all fours to celebrate, but it was a big-time hit. DeMarcus Ware, he got hit a little bit. Marcus Spears, he wasn't the same. It got to the point where Anthony Spencer and we actually ran into each other trying to sack Russell Wilson for crying out loud. They were made to look bad.
Soft.
Well, they looked soft yesterday.
Okay. Are they soft?
No. I'm not going to sit there and say definitively this is who they are in terms of softness, but it is who they are in terms of their inconsistency. You know, I'm looking at my boy primetime Deion Sanders yesterday, and one of the things that he pointed out that I thought was so incredibly eloquent is that, you know something, when you look at the Dallas Cowboys, Jerry Jones is a marketing genius because he has you believing every year that the Dallas Cowboys are relevant, that somehow, some way, this is the year that they're going to do something special. They showed you yet again why they've got huge question marks. Tony Romo's interceptions, the defense getting punched in the mouth, Marshawn Lynch running all over them, Russell Wilson looking like a seasoned quarterback, more seasoned than Tony Romo. I told you about the sixth man at that field in Seattle, how noisy, how loud they could be.
You told me?
Well, I'm just saying.
I think I told you.
Actually, I spoke first, so I said it first. See how it goes? The point that I'm trying to make to you is that all of these things happen, and all it points to is that you cannot trust the Dallas Cowboys. They cannot be trusted. They're hardcore when you expect them to be soft. They're soft when you expect them to be hardcore. They're undisciplined. They're unfocused, usually. And all of those things lends itself towards a recipe of disaster, and you saw it yesterday. And that's why a relatively inferior team on paper with a receiver named Golden Tate, okay, what I'm saying? They still smacked them around, beat them down. Dallas Cowboys got punked yesterday. Let's call it what it is.
That's a strong term.
I said yesterday they got punked. I'm not talking. I'm not engaging. I'm not prognosticating. I'm not predicting. I'm saying what we saw with our own two eyes.
That question
they got
again?
punked.
What was the question?
The question
I didn't hear an answer to the question.
The Cowboys, are they the week one team or are they the team we saw week two?
They are both. They are
both? You're going to sit on the fence today?
That's not the fence.
Are you afraid? Are you afraid to take a stand?
First of all, I'm not afraid of anything. I am getting tired of you interrupting me and trying to
I want
twist
an
my words.
answer. I just want an answer.
I said I gave you the answer. Just because you don't accept it doesn't mean I didn't give you an answer. They are both. If I said they're inconsistent, what does that mean? What does that mean? I said that on paper they look good, but they are inconsistent. They will find a way to mess it up. Did I not say that? Have I not been saying that?
Okay, wait. Can I translate what you're saying?
Go ahead.
It means, this is Stephen A., I'm scared to death they're going to make me look bad next week.
No, that's you.
That's what it is.
No, that's you.
Okay, well, I'll go on record. I'll answer the question. They are clearly week one. That's the real Dallas Cowboys this year. And I'm going to give you your credit. That was a good call by you on Friday. But let's be real about this. You are a dyed-in-the-wool, from birth, New York Giants fan, correct?
I'm a New York fan.
Okay, well, you're a New York Giants fan.
But you also know I love my Pittsburgh Steelers, so come on now.
Okay, we'll talk about them in a little bit.
Yes.
Like maybe the next topic.
Yes.
Okay, so the point is, you're picking more with your heart against Dallas because you grew up, you were trained as a kid to despise the Dallas Cowboys, right?
No, that's incorrect.
It is correct.
That is not. I never felt that way when they had Roger Staubach as their quarterback. I didn't feel that way
when they were kicking your Giants behind.
I didn't feel that way when they had Troy Aikman with Michael Irvin.
When they were kicking your Giants behind.
You understand? I never felt that way. I feel that way because I don't trust Tony Romo, and I've never approved of Jason Garrett being the head coach because I thought it sabotaged Wade Phillips, 10 years head coach in Dallas.
Okay. I still don't believe you made an objective call, but you made a good call. What did I tell you throughout the preseason about the Seattle Seahawks? I told you I was leaning toward picking Seattle to dethrone San Francisco in the NFC West. And you laughed at me. Every time I brought it up, didn't you laugh?
I'm still laughing.
Okay? You know what? That defense in Seattle is no laughing matter. And I kept trying to convince you of that, but you wouldn't listen to me. Marshawn Lynch, as you pointed out, is no laughing matter. But you laughed at Seattle. And the only reason I didn't pick them is because at the last second, Pete Carroll decided to go with a not quite 5'11" rookie who came up not so big in some of his biggest games last year at Wisconsin. And I'm saying, I can't do it then. I can't pick that team to dethrone the 49ers. So I gave up and I picked the 49ers not only to win the division, but to win the whole NFC. And I think I'm going to be right about that. But the point here is, Seattle is serious business at home in the loudest outdoor stadium in America. And there's one thing you cannot do in that stadium. You cannot detonate that crowd right out of the box by self-destructing.